I just want to reach out and say hi. And I was thinking about you today. And just want you to know I think you're very beautiful. I would definitely love that chance to get to know you. What else am I trying to say?
A whole lot of nothing.
I take rejection very well, by the way.
That is a lie.
So I'm not going to keep reaching if you're not feeling it, but I do have like a little crush on you. And I think you're muy bonita.
The fact that you're making a video to get Tiffany Franco's attention tells me that she's not interested. But anyway, Mr. I can read the room.
And I'd love a chance to win your heart if you're open to it. And if not, you have a friend for a lifetime. So anyway, you have a great night, and I'm always willing to make a drive up your way. And it's a long drive for one date, but at least I'll have closure to know that went out this beautiful girl that, I always had like this little crush on. Anyway.
Little crush on? I mean, you sounded like hell just desperate. I wouldn't call this a little crush. I call this more obsession, but let's continue.
Anyway, I hope you have a great night, and think about it.
How many times are you going to say, I hope you have a great night? This is like your third time in the space of a minute, but okay.
Like I said, my feelings won't be hurt either way. I'm sure you have a million guys that would love to hang out with you, and I'd be flattered to hang out with you once. And at the end of the day, I'm a good guy and a big heart and the best intentions.
The fact that you have to tell her that means that you're probably not. A good guy with a big heart would just show it rather than say it. and a good guy with a big heart would not be on social media making a whole video pleading for someone's attention. Creep.
And love a chance to make you smile. Okay. All right. Good night.
Like, yo, man. If you've seen the most recent episode of Love in Paradise, you would know that Liz legit just packed her bags and left him. And it's crazy because you see, on this post that I just showed you right there, okay, on his Instagram, somebody made a comment, very interesting comment. I'm going to read it to you. Somebody said, your desperation is shining, Scott. Take some time to regroup. You just broke off a relationship with Lydia and immediately jumped in with Liz. Broke up with Liz and ready to jump into another. Slow down, dude. Now, somebody did put in there, I'm not trying to defend Scott. This is what they said, legit. I'm not trying to defend Scott, but this was filmed maybe over a year ago. So, of course, the timeline is quite separate of him moving on. Well, this is my counter to this, and this is why this is so crucial. Scott was originally with Liz. Things didn't work out, so she left him. He then got with Lydia about 2 years or a year and a half later. All right, cool. But in that 2 years or a year and a half later, whatever, he was messaging Liz continuously. So that means he had never got over her that whole time anyway, which obviously shows you that he was more than willing to get into a new relationship without even getting over his past. So therefore, it doesn't matter whether this was a year ago or not, or it doesn't matter when this was filmed, because clearly he has a tendency to not get over things. But look at it this way, he then gets with Lydia while still in love with Liz, or wanting Liz. Liz comes back in the picture, gets rid of Lydia. Liz from the show looked like as if she lasted about 2 days with him, maybe a week, I don't know. But she was done. She was like, listen, the first time he was creepy and he was overwhelming. I've come back and he's doing it again. This man has insecurities that I just can't be a part of, which is why she's bounced again. The question is, though, if Liz was to come back in his life again, would he take her back again? I mean, I guess that's another conversation, right? But either way, though, we fast forward to now in this situation here with Tiffany. So really and truly, can we say that he's got over Liz? Probably not. I mean, literally the other day, he made a video about Lydia. Let's not even talk about that one, but that was just creepy in my own humble opinion. But either way, though, you see, the biggest problem with Scott is, especially in the most recent episode, is that he doesn't know how to read the room. And I said it throughout this video. If Tiffany was actually interested in you, well then, why are you making this video? You would have had this conversation privately by now. Why are you going to make it public that you're interested in Tiffany? If you ask me, it's a form of manipulation. If you ask me, it's a way of getting her in a corner. You know, it's a way of where she has to acknowledge you. Well, we know you probably DM'd her privately. She's probably ignored you. So this is your next step. Honestly, I don't know how someone can be happy with coming across so desperate. But you know what though? I said to you guys in my most recent video about him on the Love in Paradise that I had 2 videos to make. This was video number 1. Now I've got another one coming out. And the biggest issue is that all of these videos show a consistency of someone that is desperate. And it's funny because in this video, he said that, well, I take rejection very well because they were coming from the man that deletes, that blocks people when he doesn't like what they say. All right, cool. I mean, listen, all I know is this is that there is a consistency of a picture being painted by him. And the saddest part about it is that he's not even recognizing it because he's that much of a narcissist. He sees what he wants to see so much that he ignores what he's actually putting out there. It's so sad to see. But I'm going to leave it there. Boy. Next one is going to be quite interesting. Thank you so much for your time. I definitely want to know what you guys think about his actions in terms of him trying to reach out to Tiffany. Obviously, people who don't know Tiffany, someone that was a part of 90 Day Fiancé as well. She was in a relationship with Ronald all the way from South Africa, just so you know exactly which Tiffany I'm talking about. But either way, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that him publicly coming out to ask her out on a date is appropriate? Or do you think it's creepy? Do you think he's desperate? And do you think it's a form of manipulation? Let me know what you're thinking. Don't forget to like, sub, and of course, peace.